Hi, I'm Ruthlessly.
And I'm unintelligent, and we may ruthlessly we're not doing that.
We're not doing that.
No. All right, guys. Welcome to a wee project, which is the Ruthlessly Unintelligent podcast. It's a brainchild of myself and Tommy. We should probably say who we are.
Yeah, we should probably do that. Eh?
Yeah, go for it. Go first.
Okay, g'day. I'm Tommy Sunderland, and I am a complete moron.
This is true. We'll get into that in a couple of seconds. I'm Josh Knowles. I'm also a complete moron, but for different reasons that we won't go into today.
He did a good job today. I did a terrible job today, basically.
Yeah, it's been a funny wee morning. Because we had plans to start recording 8:45 maybe.
Yeah.
Gonna
That was the idea.
get here at 8:30 a.m. and get stuck in.
And the time now is 9:45.
Time now is 9:45.
Yeah.
So let's recap on what today has been so far.
Quick recap.
Quick recap. All right. So we're up this morning. That's fine. It's all going great. And I'm about to leave my house, which is 15, 20 minutes drive from here. And Tommy texts me and says, I done a goof.
Yeah.
And what goof was that?
Well, the goof was that I actually left the cable that connects our audio interface to the computer, and I left it at a youth group on Friday. So that's gone.
That's awesome. That's never coming back.
Actually, but that wasn't even where my terrible start happened. The first start happened was when I left the house, and luckily this one I caught very quickly. I drove down our driveway and then went, I don't have the camera.
You didn't even tell me that.
I turned right around, went and grabbed the camera bag. Small goof. That was okay.
That's a small goof. We fixed that.
Then I go, I don't have a MIDI cable either. I wait
important.
outside JCar Electronics until 8:30. They don't open because it's Labor Day.
Fantastic.
Kind of expected that.
Yeah.
Then the goose started piling up.
Yeah.
I got in here, found a
Backtrack.
cable.
Backtrack. So I had to wake up our close friend on his day off, and he wakes up, sees my name on his phone, and answers. Oh, Jesse speaking. It's like, boy, you know who I am. Look at my name. I know who you are. I called you. It's fine.
Your personal phone.
Yes, it's your personal phone. I know who you are. It's okay.
It's okay.
So I had to wake him up and get an adapter so we could do the Hoojimi Flangy to the Watson Majig.
This is good. And then this boy arrives at the offices that we're filming.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And I am pretty close to tears at this point because what I managed to do was walk in here, check everything out that was here, start setting up a couple of things, and then walk out to go to my car and get some more gear. And I shut the front door, which has a lock on it. And my keys were sitting on a coffee table in the office.
That's right. So I get here, I pull up, and Tommy looks at me, and as I'm getting out of the car, I'm like, oh, what's going on? What's happened here? And he says, yeah, I done a big goof. I done a bit stupid. And there was part of me that just knew straight away exactly what you'd done, but I had to ask, like, what have you done, Tom? He's like, I've locked the keys.
Yeah.
You said, where do you think the keys are?
Where do you think the keys are?
Definitely not on you. If you're asking me that question, you don't have them.
Yeah.
They are upstairs.
Walk out of the office, shut the door, and I go, I put the keys in my pocket. I did, didn't I? I did. And then I go, no, I didn't.
No,
I
not a
didn't. They are
chance.
sitting upstairs in the office. Woo!
Where in fact my coffee was going very cold.
Yes.
So that's probably the biggest goof of the morning, is that I haven't had a nice coffee yet. I will, probably on the way home.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I'll probably get
Double
one.
it up.
Yeah.
Actually, fun story. The lady in the coffee shop,
Yep.
she hands me the piccolos, and she was like,
Because we drink piccolos.
Yes,
fine.
yes,
We're
of course,
we're not white. It's fine.
And she goes, are they both for you? I'm like,
100%.
I wish they were both for me.
At this point of the day, you could have used them, I think.
She gives me that look where she's just like, I would be drinking both of them.
It's Labor Day. I mean, anyone who's working in retail on a Labor Day, 100% needs more than one coffee.
More than one coffee.
And probably like a whole lot of Xanax just to mellow out for the day.
Just to offset the coffee, just like...
Not just that, but also to offset the people that they're interacting with. Because you know people who are shopping on Labor Day are psychopaths. Especially if it's 8:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
Anyone who opens their doors for business at 8:30 in the morning on a public holiday, like, you know, they're in like real hustle.
Yeah.
Because they're like, I don't care who I'm dealing with. like the weird ones who get out of bed early on a public holiday.
Yeah.
Kind of. Just because they want to get some jump on the shopping. It's like, no, public holidays are made for relaxing. Shopping isn't relaxing.
Yeah.
At all.
This is true.
Yeah.
Coffee calms the mind, though.
It does.
It didn't help me. I sculled that coffee and then I still locked myself out of the office. No help at all.
No.
Yeah, but so it's been a fun morning,
It has.
and this is a very weird introduction to the podcast.
But here we are. This is what it's going to
This
be.
is us.
Really,
This is what it's going to be.
it's just going to be yarns. That's the thing. It's chats.
It's us telling you about all the stupid things we did.
Yeah.
at
Yeah.
the week.
Oh yeah. How about we talk about the whole ruthlessly unintelligent idea, or the idea behind that?
That's a good idea. I
Yeah.
like that. I came up with, or I think I came up with aggressively unintelligent,
Yeah.
or maybe that was just me mishearing you.
I think it actually
remember.
was a
misinterpretation.
Misinterpretation. Yeah.
Yeah, but ruthlessly unintelligent. We kind of liked that because if we pretended to be anything other than morons, we just feel like it would go really badly.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna like come straight out of the gate and be like, yeah, this is.
We're not clever people.
We're not clever people. We like having discussions about very clever, sciencey, and intelligent things.
Correct. With having none of the facts.
Having none of the facts.
None of the qualification.
None of the knowledge. We're just spitballing about
Yeah,
it.
pretty much. So we could like things that we're gonna cover. Mars. How that's
Fun.
gonna go.
That's super
How
fun.
that's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Why Indian food is scaled between mild and extra hot,
Yes.
and why mild is even a thing.
Yeah.
We need to cover that. It's important.
Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure I know why, but
Okay, well we'll cover that.
We'll cover that.
And we'll definitely dive into the science behind Kanye's new album.
yes.
Jesus King.
And that's going to be in this podcast.
It will be.
And
Oh yeah, let's explain that part of things as well, because that's going to be very weird when we arrive for the next part in
for the
completely
next part,
different clothes.
completely different clothes.
Most likely, 'cause I'm not
maybe in
wearing
a
the shirt
different
again.
location.
It's probably.
Yeah, we're short on time this morning. Basically, is the gist of it, and
Yeah.
so we're gonna do a quick cut thing.
Correct.
That's what they're called.
Yeah, quick cut.
I know that because I'm like in the industry.
The
Yeah.
industry.
No.
For-
Yeah.
Yes, definitely. Can we please cut?
Can we
Quick
please-
cut?
can-
Come back
can you
another
cut
day.
it?
It's fine.
Editor?
You're not on fire. It's fine.
Editor?
It's fine.
You're the editor.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
Yeah.
This it also came because we're our friend group. This is the whole because we might have other friends on from the just randomly spitballing about stuff,
Yeah.
and we like to talk about things like what if gravity was in reverse?
Yeah.
Because that's a really weird concept.
It is. Doesn't really
it's-
make sense.
Yeah. Other things like conspiracy theories. Was the moon landing real?
Yeah.
Was
You got to be careful with the words that you say, because if we're putting this on YouTube, watch out.
This is true.
But
Just
yeah, that's an interesting.
the disclaimer
question.
is that we don't know what the heck we're talking about.
Exactly.
And it's all for comedy.
Yeah, 100%. That's the thing. Any jokes that are made in this, just are jokes. Let's make that very clear straight off the bat.
They're jokes.
Jokes are made to make people laugh, not to hurt anyone's feelings or offend anyone. So if you're offended, I'm really sorry that you're offended.
So am I. I'm very, 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 very,
Super
very,
duper sorry.
very sorry.
Probably not a great way to start by baiting out anyone who's listening.
Anyone who's listening. Yeah, that's great.
But yeah, so today's been really fun so far, and it's like just gone 10 ish.
That's cool.
I checked my phone 2 seconds ago and don't know the time. It's 9:57.
9:57.
Yes.
There we go.
It is.
So we've been recording for 8 minutes.
8 minutes.
Well done.
Wow, that actually
First 8 minutes.
It went quite quick, to be
It
honest.
did go quite quick, but then there were a lot of goofs that we had to cover.
We did have to cover a lot of goofs, and we haven't actually dug into a topic.
Yeah.
And the whole we don't have lots of time to dig into a topic
Exactly.
thing weighs on the mind a little bit.
This is true.
Because it's hard to dive into the science of, one of the greatest rappers industry-wise, releasing something completely different, getting a lot of hate, but also a lot of love and a lot of media attention off of it.
Yes.
I think it's a very clever way that he's done things.
That is very, 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 very.
And I do
very,
like the
very
album. I
clever.
want to point that out as well.
Oh, yeah.
I love the album so far. I've listened to it on repeat for the last couple of days.
It's not even the kind of music that I would normally listen to,
yeah,
but
no.
this in particular,
It's really cool.
primo.
It's interesting stuff. It is. It really is. But yeah, you may be asking, why start a podcast? It's just because.
Yeah, like that's basically the only reason.
Essentially, yeah. It was really just a thought that we had, maybe 2 months ago?
Yeah,
maybe.
We were sitting down chatting and we were like...
We were, because we had our chairs like staggered, and we were talking about something.
Yeah,
it was some
many things.
So yeah, lots of things, and that was the thought. I was looking at you, and I was like, this right here. Put a camera there. Mic's there.
Yeah, it wasn't this location. We don't sit purposely in front of a fireplace just to have normal,
just to be pretentious.
There's this setup is for the podcast.
Yeah. And probably not going to be super common. So
yeah, this is
soak it in.
Yeah,
it may not even be this location for the next part of the podcast.
Yeah, we might be like do one of those Zoom cuts where there's like the puff of smoke and we just go poof, and then it's like.
We're definitely doing that now. That has to happen.
Do you have any idea how to do that? Because I don't.
No idea. It's fine.
Isaac know how to do it. Surely.
We'll make it work.
We'll make it work.
We'll make it happen. That's fine. That's no stress. We can learn things. That's okay. This is what this podcast is about.
That's what it's about.
It's about learning.
It's about learning.
Interacting.
Exploring the universe
everything.
As we know it. Actually, we're not going to make it that far. Probably
not
the first like few inches of the universe.
Maybe.
If we even get that far.
If we get that far before our minds collapse.
Yeah.
Which is quite possible, especially if we're recording early in the morning.
Exactly.
Because that's when the weirdest things are going to come out.
That is going to be the absolute weirdest stuff.
It really is.
Yeah.
Oh, love it. What time do you need to be moving, Tommy?
Probably in the next 5-10 minutes. So we should wrap this up now, and then we'll just do a smash cut to the next bit.
100%. That's going to be the go. Sweet. This has been a fun wee start.
This has been the start. Welcome to our introduction of goofs.
Yeah, goofs,
which is all coming from me. I feel like this is going to be a recurring theme.
100%.
It's going to be Josh is going to have maybe one goof every couple of weeks.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to be like, so.
No. Every single episode, you're going to come and be like, okay, I did something stupid.
I'm not even going to be able to explain the whole week. It's just going to be what happened that morning and maybe the previous day.
Maybe because there's so many goofs.
Yeah, just start stacking up.
You pay yourself out too bad. I have many goofs also. I haven't had any today so far.
Yeah, it's well done.
I will.
You will.
It's fine. Cool. Okay. Well, we will. I mean, I was gonna say we'll see you later, but
yeah,
camera just turned off.
Sweet.
Dope. Okay, we can just cut it. That's fine. G'day.
Perfectly in sync right there.
That's amazing.
That was it.
We timed it amazingly, really.
So well. And I'm having trouble with my mic stand.
This is great. This is fine.
What a start.
Adjust it
what a start. There we go. I'm happy now.
Adjust it how it makes sense to you, my friend.
We're back. And we're about 10 meters away from where we were before.
Yeah. We are through a door that you can't see, but we can. Trust us, it's there.
Yeah, it's there.
Yeah, we're in an office space at the moment. Do you want to let them know about where we are?
Where we are. We're right next to the art centre in Christchurch, and we're in an office space. It's good fun. There's ice cream very close by, so we're gonna hit that up after this.
Yeah, 100%. We haven't actually talked about that, but I'm definitely keen.
Yes,
all right, sweet.
Yeah, so that's fun times.
Yeah. It's been a funny day.
It's been a funny day. He's been doing all the hard work, and I basically took off to a winery in North Canterbury and sat around in the sun.
Yeah.
Eating and drinking wine. So
carrying this on my back from the start.
Yeah.
Good to know. I'm glad we know how it's going to be.
I get to stuff up and then go out and drink wine.
Go and drink wine and eat cheese.
Yeah.
That's fine. It's okay, man.
It's totally fine.
I'm okay with it.
It's good.
That's
great.
Good.
Cool.
But yeah, we are just through the same door. Essentially, we're just through that door, and it's the same day.
It's the same day.
So we're walking out of the building, and we're like, "We doing anything tonight?" No.
Yeah.
He said no.
Oops. We actually do have more.
So
we
actually do have more free time to record. So that's what we're doing now. We're finishing off. All of what? How many?
All of what?
All like 7 hours. Yeah, I'm screwing up the microphone.
Yeah, all of 7 hours later.
7 hours later.
Yeah. So.
And so much has happened.
Planning. So much stuff has happened. Yeah, tell me about what's happened in between. There's nothing.
There's nothing. Like I went back and because this is a very off the cuff idea, we hadn't set up any of the accounts that I actually needed for running a podcast.
Important stuff.
So I went home and did that, and that was my afternoon.
Super fun.
That's what I did, which is
super fun.
Yeah, in comparison to your driving for an hour.
Yeah, I had to hop on a bus.
Yeah,
lane, drive for an hour up to North Canterbury, and then sit at a winery and in the sunshine, drinking some of the finest wine from New Zealand and cheese. And so,
it's a really good afternoon, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's not the worst thing.
It's great weather. The weather's turned out amazingly.
It has. It's fine for the first time in forever.
Yeah, and that may be not working out so well for you if you've got lens glare, but that
it's a really good point.
Sorted it.
I think it's fine. Yeah. If it's not, soz.
It'll be fixed for next episode.
Surely. Yeah. No, that's great. So yeah, this is the setup. I don't know what you're most likely to see on a regular podcast episode of ours.
Yeah.
What setup we're actually gonna be running with, but
we'll be running with these mics with these stupid red wind guards on these mic stands.
Yeah.
That's gonna be the consistent thing.
Oh, and us.
And us.
We'll
That's a good point.
usually be here.
Yeah, we will usually be here.
We might just have one person. Like, I feel like when we have a guest, all you do is we just rotate, and then they use our knee.
Oh yeah, we
like
just
that. And then every now and again, it's just
Yeah.
I was on the bus the other day. Just do it like that.
That's a cool story. I want to know what he did on the bus.
I don't want to explain what he did. I haven't been on a bus in a long time.
Neither have I, except for today. Obviously.
What did you do on the bus, Tommy?
What did you do on the bus? I did nothing. I just sat and almost fell asleep on the way back. But
fair enough.
yeah, it was good fun.
It's not a bad bus trip, to be honest. I've had some really bad bus trips.
Yeah.
Yeah. Last time I was on a bus, actually, the bus got hit by a car.
Oh, yeah, that's not so good.
That was great. And then the guy in the car tried to blame the bus driver.
Oh.
So it was fun. I was the witness, which was actually quite funny.
Oh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
The bus driver stood up and was just like, "Does anyone want to be the witness?" And I was like, "Yeah, I want to stir drama. 100%. I want my hand in that. It's great."
Yeah. It sounds like fun.
Dude was behind him and came around and cut right across to laned over right across and hit him side on essentially. And
wow, okay.
He was trying to say that the bus driver was merging across into him, so he swerved out of the way. Wasn't at all what was happening.
Wasn't at all what was happening.
No, he was quite angry.
The other bus accident I have seen was we were just next to a bus and the bus rear-ended the car in front of it.
It's not.
It wasn't a solid rear-ending, but it was just he just crunched into him.
Yeah.
No one was hurt.
No.
But it was just really? You just... it wasn't even like they were going at speed and had to suddenly stop. It's just they just cruised into him at 5 k's an hour. They just didn't stop.
Oh, fair enough.
It's did you press the brakes? Or you forget they were there?
Forget they were there. Probably that one. I mean, they do work long hours, and they have to deal with some really
Yeah.
dumb people. Maybe the
really
dumb
dumb
kind of
people.
wears off a little bit. Honestly. Not hating on anyone who rides buses, but
No.
just grow up and get a car.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Come on, mate. It's not expensive at all. It's not they're
not
going to break down.
No,
and,
it's not super expensive.
bill out $850 for a new alternator. What?
So expensive.
That's a little too close to home.
It's unnecessary. I don't need any of that in my life. Thank you.
It's all right. So what do you want to talk about?
Man, I don't know. We could start on anything. I mean, I feel like probably the biggest thing that's happened this week is Kanye dropping the new album.
That is, yeah.
Jesus is King. That's the
That's big. Yeah, that's international.
It's
pretty.
That's really big because
There's actually two big things because it's All Blacks and then Kanye.
Yeah.
They're both quite big things.
I mean, they are.
But Kanye's probably
bigger on the worldwide scale because it's less niche than rugby.
yes.
But
Here,
rugby is like everything. Not to overshadow Kanye, but rugby is pretty important here.
Yeah.
But yeah, Kanye dropped Jesus is King.
Jesus is King.
And yeah, having listened to it quite a lot.
Yeah.
I listened to it on the way here. It's good. I like it.
Yeah.
I agree. I think it's really good. It is a far sight from what he's been famous for doing previously.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I think within that, it's a breath of fresh air because Kanye's been a little bit nuts for the past.
Oh, he has.
A little bit.
Scoop-dee poop.
Poopity scoop. That was a meme that I saw today.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, it was like Kanye in 2018, poopity scoop, and then 2019, it's just like this verse.
Yeah. I mean, he's come a long way. I mean, I feel like you got to go to those places.
Yeah.
To reach the heights, you know?
Yeah. I mean, There's definitely a story that he'll be able to tell one of his, 18 children that he names some direction of wind.
Yeah.
He'll be like, I was writing songs about scooping poop. I don't even
I feel
think
like we've all had our scoopity poop moment.
See, I don't even think it's about scooping poop. That
No.
song. I think it's honestly he's just scatting.
Yeah, he's just scatting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it's anything to do with poop.
The funny thing is, but I think that's the Kanye effect. It got so much traction.
Yeah.
And people were like, he's a genius.
He's a genius.
Kanye, you're a visionary. It's
visionary.
I think to a degree there's a little bit of that element with the new album. Because
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of people not like it. And I've
Yeah,
seen a
this is
lot
true.
of 12-year-old boys go like, oh, Kanye!
Whoa.
You're speaking to my soul. That definitely would have hurt. Sorry.
Yeah, well,
Headphone warning.
he backed off from the mic from the first one, which was a good move because, yeah,
And then back right here for the second.
yeah, that's true. The second one was
Forgot
just
myself.
slightly quieter though, so I think they might be okay.
We might be all right.
They might be right.
Um,
Actually, on Kanye though, like
Yeah.
the wind directions,
mm.
like how far does it go? Southwest.
So, wow, that's degrees.
Like
of
how
south.
many? Because obviously there's the 4,
Yeah.
and then there's 4 more by going, northeast, northwest.
Yeah.
So that's 8.
But then do you go after that? Do you go
northwest?
northwesterly, and like a direct, like not just the
Ooh.
direction of wind, but the wind itself?
The wind itself.
Is it
You
like
put a lee on the end.
yeah? Because like they've already got northwest.
Yeah, this is
So they
true.
do do they do like strong southern? Surely something like that.
Yeah, or you just start messing with it and you do opposites, like east west.
East. I could imagine it happening, 100%.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Can't-
Plus,
no, but
East is a cool name.
at
I
this-
like East.
East is good, but at this point, with Kanye being a born again Christian, surely we get some biblical names in there.
Oh, true.
But knowing Kanye, there won't be normal biblical names.
Nebuchadnezzar West.
Nebuchadnezzar. Imagine being named
That would be-
after that. I mean, it makes sense coming from Kanye, considering he's come from a place of definitely viewing himself as a god.
He probably actually maybe responds to the Nebuchadnezzar type. With
Yeah.
it, with the 7 years in the wilderness kind of thing.
Yeah, I feel like he'd probably raise a Nebuchadnezzar.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an interesting thought because I've seen a lot of people criticize Kanye for what he's done and for what he's now doing, and someone summed it up on Instagram. I can't remember who it was, but it was like, in the end, he's speaking about something that's really good,
Yeah.
and if it's true, it's great. If it's not true, it's still going to touch a whole lot of people.
Exactly.
So I think in any case, it's a really good thing for not just Christianity, but for the Christian music industry.
Oh yeah.
There's also another meme that I saw. It's like the memes where you got like a teeny tiny little person like facing off against like a giant
Yes.
in the background.
Yeah,
it was like that.
Often from video games. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
giant.
And so it was like a video game artwork, and it's like this giant in the sea with like a sword, like walking towards this teeny tiny little samurai.
Yeah.
And it's like on the giant, it's just like Kanye West, and then on the beach where the little dude is just like whatever the heck all of the other Christian rappers have been doing.
Yeah,
Which I think is funny, because you got like Chance, who's kind of Christian.
He said some great things.
He said some really good things, and he's had moments in like seasons where he's been really.
But then it seems like he
biblical.
goes back to writing
Yeah.
the same songs about the
100%.
same stuff that's maybe not so great.
Yeah, I think recently he's been a whole lot better.
Yeah.
because he's married,
Yeah, I mean
That's-
that does things.
settling down,
Yeah.
actually supporting. It's
Yeah.
pretty like it's.
I
I mean,
mean,
I don't
it's-
know
yeah,
what
it's-
Chance's family life is like. I can't really.
Yeah, okay. I don't know. Okay.
It's fine. See, this is what this podcast
I don't even
is
know
all
what
about.
family life is like.
What's it actually supposed to look
What's
like?
it supposed to look like?
What is it?
What is a father?
You all don't get thrown down the stairs?
I'm gonna go with no on that
Nah,
one.
neither do I.
There's probably
I
not
don't. It's fine.
throwing people downstairs.
No.
It's not that cool.
No.
Yeah. I mean, because Christian rappers. I mean, there's obviously. Did you see the lawsuit? Katy Perry, Flame.
Yes, I did.
You seen any
That's real interesting.
videos breaking down what actually?
I
went down?
didn't watch any videos specifically, but I saw a lot of articles and I saw a lot of tweets of people being like fuming about it.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, regardless on what you think of either of them, like, they were just different.
Yeah.
They're
They
very
were
different.
songs? Yeah.
They're different sounds.
Yeah.
Like, completely different sounds. One's a sawtooth wave and one's like a breathy, like vocal chop,
Sure.
and they use notes, and like the starting note's the same,
Right.
and the second note is the same, but then like they finish on different notes.
Okay.
But the riffs sound similar.
Sure.
The difference is that like
Literally everything else.
yeah, basically like Katy Perry's hook is only used in like the verses behind her singing,
Sure.
and singing a completely different melody to what he's rapping.
Yeah.
And his one is a sawtooth wave that's throughout the entire song.
Okay.
And
So
it's like
they've
it's
used
like
for
the
very
main hook
different
of the
reasons.
entire song. Plus, like you can play 1,000,001 different things that follow a very similar melody. Like the artistic integrity to say, like, for an expert to get up there and say that Katy Perry like stole this idea from Flame is like, are you kidding me? You think like that riff has never been written before in the history of music.
Someone's definitely like
Beethoven is rolling in his grave.
100%. Even
Like,
though
'cause
he can't hear it.
Yeah, like everything is based off classical music.
Yeah, of course.
Like everything derives its roots.
Nothing
from
has
there.
never been written.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
It's impossible.
It's just different variations on it, and
Yeah.
like there are so many songs that are so much more similar than that.
And no
So
one
I
gets in
just think
spats about it because everyone understands that it's like there's only so much scope for the imagination to work.
Yeah, exactly.
You can't make up a new note.
Yeah, you can't.
You just can't.
Yeah,
Surely.
You can't. Well,
Well, I mean-
technically you can.
You
Because
want
you
it to
can work
sound
with
good?
microtones, but the thing is that when you look at it, it's like you make music. We have classical, we have like our standard Western music, which is based on a 12-note scale, which
You know what?
means
I
that
didn't set
everyone can play along
I
with
didn't
it.
set a timer.
Oh, you didn't?
I didn't set a timer.
That's okay.
You know what? It's fine. We're just
You know
gonna-
what? Okay, basically what's going to happen is this camera is going to click off at some random
At
point,
some point.
and we're gonna be like cut, and then we're going to turn it back on.
Yeah.
Because it can only film 20 minutes at a time.
We're gonna figure that out as we go.
Yeah.
How long have we been probably been riffing for like what?
That doesn't have a timer on it.
Sweet,
That's
so
by
that was
bars.
not helpful in the slightest. You know what? I'm gonna set a stopwatch. No, I'm not. That's stupid. Why am I
No,
setting
I'm
a
gonna
stopwatch?
go with I'm gonna go with it being. We've been going for.
This is how professional
It's
we are.
going to be really close to 20 minutes
Yeah?
at this point,
I'm gonna set.
think-
I'm gonna
I think
set
it's
an
gonna
alarm
be
for 3 minutes because why not?
and
Let's
then
go
we'll
with
just
that.
cut it and we'll restart it.
Yeah, and
that'll be good.
if we've guessed it really well, that's awesome. But
Yeah.
if not, that's fine.
Yeah.
We'll check the recording. What were we talking about?
What were we talking about? We were talking about Flame.
We were talking.
Have
about,
you heard the Flame song?
I have. I can't bring it to mind right now, but I
No,
have definitely.
I
heard
couldn't
it.
rap it.
No, not a chance.
In fact, I can't really rap anything. But you
I
know.
mean, yeah, it's not our pedigree.
yeah. Who's your favorite rapper?
Favorite rapper?
Yeah.
Great question. That's a really good question. I haven't really listened to a whole lot of rappers recently. Like controversial. I really like the way that Ed Sheeran spins lyrics.
Yeah.
And see, like that's just because of what I was raised on.
Yeah.
Because I grew up with Ed Sheeran being, my idol.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I like
was,
that.
Yeah, it was like growing up hearing. It was very English. Never really set to but it wasn't a grime structure.
Yeah, it wasn't.
was-
he got into grime, but then
A little
it was
bit.
like, yeah, it's just.
But it was all
mildly
melodic
influenced.
and
Yeah.
very acoustic guitar driven, and
Yeah, I
I
love
really enjoyed that. But if I was to say right now, who's my favorite? Who do I enjoy listening to the most? No Big Deal.
Oh, no big deal. Oh,
Really cool.
yeah.
Really
I
cool.
love their
Love
stuff. Yeah, their stuff's great.
It's really cool.
Like no big deal, Nicki Minaj. That's like my top two.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Definitely serious about that
No.
one.
Have you heard of Homebrew?
Homebrew, like
Yeah.
the festival.
No. Homebrew. It's a rap band from.
No.
Yeah.
No, I
my boss plays Homebrew, and I really like their stuff.
Oh right.
There's this really cool one about a basketball court, and it's like it's just
Solid.
it's really cool. Anyway, that's my favorite. It's a New Zealand
Fair
band,
enough.
so
Did that
I'm
just
like,
click
yeah.
off? I don't know.
I have no idea.
Do we so like if we check? Okay. All right. If it hasn't clicked off, we're cutting it right now. Cool. We're back.
Yeah.
That's great. Oh yeah.
Let's do
Fairly
that.
important.
Fairly important.
Fairly
Sync
important.
your audio, guys.
Yeah. True. Clever.
Clever stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
which is-
Bouncing off rappers.
Yeah. Actually, have you heard there's a bit of a meme trend going on at the moment. It's like people take famous rap songs and Indiafy them. Like this is honestly a thing.
Is it?
Yeah, 100%.
I haven't seen this.
Okay, like look it up when you get home because it's like you got
Yeah.
things like Moonlight by EC6 Tentacion.
Oh yeah.
Like Skid It, Lil Pump, that kind of vibe.
And they
And it's
that like
it's,
Bollywood style.
like Indian rapping.
And
I'm not going to do it because it'd be so racist.
Do they do it over the track, or is
They
it
change
like,
the track a little bit, like minuscule amounts. And then obviously it's very thick Indian accent.
Nice.
They don't change any of the lyrics. It's just
Oh, okay. So it's not even like okay.
yeah, 100%. So it's not like a parody. It's just an Indian cover of the rap.
Is it someone like imitating Indian, or is it like an actual Indian guy that does it?
Oh, I can't say I've ever looked at who makes.
Oh, there's no video. It's just the audio.
It's just
the
audio. Yeah.
Sounds like fun.
It does. It's something that I don't want to laugh at, but always do.
Yeah.
Because I don't know, something just sounds funny.
Yeah, it's like people really, really, really badly hurting themselves, but like they did it in a really stupid way.
It's like it's not funny what happened, but it kind of is.
But you're a moron. And
But it's a little bit funny.
I don't wish that upon you.
Yeah.
But
now that it's happened,
you kind of had it coming.
We can
gonna
laugh
be
about it.
honest.
Natural selection, essentially.
Yeah. So
Pretty
good.
much. Bouncing off Indian rapping, Indian food.
Indian food.
We went out for dinner.
We did.
Not just us.
Not just us.
No homo. Love him. No homo. We went out for my girlfriend's 18th birthday. We went out with a bunch of friends.
Mm-hmm.
And we were ordering. And me being the good white boy that I was like butter chicken because, how Indian can you get? And
yeah, it's not even Indian, but yeah.
No, not at all. In the slightest. It's
Yeah.
from the UK.
Yeah, just inspired by it.
Exactly.
Yeah. So good.
And waiter's going around. I'm in a conversation with my girlfriend, and you say, "Josh, it's your turn to order." I turned around on instinct. I say mild, and the entire I swear the part of the table that he is just
just like
hangs
just like
head. You could not be whiter.
mild
Because I
butter
panicked.
chicken.
I panicked because
Don't worry, it's fine.
It's fine. Okay, sweet, professional.
It's fine. It's just
Okay, sweet. We're all good. Are we all good?
we're all good.
We are all good. Okay, fantastic. As long as it's still recording, I'm not too fast.
It's still recording.
That's fairly important.
Yeah.
What was I saying? Yeah, like I was
So you
medium.
got mild.
Yes, I was gonna say medium. I swear I was.
Yeah.
But I didn't.
I really like medium because I'm not a big fan of spice,
Right.
but like medium for me, spice should go up to that point where it's like borderline uncomfortable,
Yeah.
but not quite.
Yeah.
So like you're just starting to sweat a tiny bit.
It's not agony.
Yeah, it's not agony. It's just like
Yeah.
it's got some kick.
100%. Yeah.
It's got some kick, but I
Yeah.
can still taste the food.
I'm not searing my tongue.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, that's what's mad about spice is that people are just so keen
Yeah.
to get into spice. Spicy. I love spice. I can tolerate any spice. You just
Yeah.
go up to the top level, and I'm like, anyone who gets extra hot, psychopath.
Yeah.
Anyone, okay, maybe not anyone, but like
there are
anyone
some people
with
that
this
have
pigment, psychopath. I don't care who you are, you can't tolerate it.
No, there are people that actually have like special things about them. I don't know what it is, but I've seen this show where this guy, he likes his spice, but like he got this chili super hot, just licking it was like agony.
Yeah.
It gets hot. And then he had a friend who was like basically immune to it. And she just like she bit it.
What
And
would
she's just and she's like, yeah,
That's
it's like
wild.
like a little
fine.
bit hot. And I'm like, okay.
Okay, so like essentially
Except for
what you're
freaks.
saying,
So basically, if your skin looks like this and you're not a freak,
don't order extra hot. We know
Don't.
it's fine.
Yeah, it's
like
cool.
just join the mild gang. Enjoy
Yeah.
your meal.
yeah.
Just enjoy it. It's fine.
Well, maybe not the mild gang. Maybe the medium.
I'll stick to the mild gang.
Okay,
It's
you
fine.
can go with the mild gang.
I'm
That's cool, that's
a
cool.
little vanilla
Yeah.
boy.
I used to flex with hot stuff. Kai Tai Fire. It's a hot sauce we
Oh.
have, and I used to put it all over pizza.
Yeah.
But like I put an unreasonable amount
Mm-hmm.
on my pizza because I was like, check me out, and just like putting it on and like eat it, and I'd be like, what's up?
Yeah.
And then I was got like, I don't know, 6 months into doing that, I was like, it's actually not that fun. Like I can't
It's actually
even
not worth doing.
can't actually taste my food,
Yeah.
and I actually really enjoy food.
Mm.
So maybe not do that.
Yeah.
So I just stopped, and that was way better.
This is fair enough.
Yeah,
It's actually worth enjoying the old.
yeah.
The old
Although,
food.
I don't even know if I'm allowed to talk about this, but I'm going to talk about it anyway.
Okay.
So I work at a restaurant, and we have a guy that sells us truffles, right? And he's got something coming out, which I'm really, really excited about.
Oh, is this an exclusive?
This is an exclusive.
Hey, this is in the first episode.
Yeah,
Wild.
he's talked to my head chef, and they've been working. I don't know if it's a team effort or if he's just been consulting him for how it tastes, but he's been working on a hot sauce for a long time.
Okay.
And it's a truffle hot sauce.
Seriously?
Yeah.
That's different.
And it is like, I can't even explain it. I got to taste it, and it is weird how well it works.
Okay.
Because it's a hot sauce, but it's not crazy. It's not super, 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 super hot.
Yeah.
It's got a good kick to it.
Okay.
And it's the truffle gives it like these like really earthy, smoky, woody flavors.
That's great.
That just give it like, because a lot of hot sauce is like it's very top heavy. It's like really spicy and cutting through everything, and often quite like
overpowering,
acidy,
yeah,
like vinegar,
that's
that kind of thing.
Yeah,
this one's
super
got
sharp.
the acid to cut through it.
Yeah,
but it's got a lot of body and earthy.
Also, it's quite mellow instead of just being super sharp all the time.
Exactly.
Oh, that's cool. See, like I throw that out because that's all I know how to say about food.
Yeah.
It's like, is it mellow or is it sharp?
Is it mellow or is it sharp?
See,
I used to think this was the most pretentious thing when I was like 13. I'm like watch people drink wine and they'd be like, "Oh, I'm getting like plum and boysenberry from it," and I'd be like, "You shut up, whatever." And then
drinking, it's fine.
Yeah, you're just like it's grape. It's not that. It's grape. It's grape juice. Okay, it's fermented grape juice. It tastes like grape. And I'm like, and nowadays I'm like, I get the nose. I'm like, oh, it's got nice raspberry on the nose, and then I drink it. I'm like, oh, it's got really good grassy tones, and it's like so I do this, and I'm like, I'm becoming what I actually was afraid of when I was younger. But like, I understand it now. I'll be like, because I had a lovely rosé today, and it had heaps of strawberry and a wee bit of tart plum, which is really good. Actually, a lot of stone fruit, a lot of nectarine.
Yeah.
And then I was just getting this is like the strawberry you couldn't miss. Like anyone could taste that, but like I was really annoyed at myself because I was becoming what I hated because I tasted just on the top of it like a lychee, maybe a gooseberry. And
okay.
But it was super light, just right at the top of the palate at the end of the wine, and I was just like, I hate myself for noticing that.
Yeah.
Because I felt pretentious and I just hated it. But it was such a lovely rosé, and I was in the company of wine drinkers, so I had to be like.
I had L&P today. Tasted pretty lemony and bubbly. Doesn't even taste lemony. It doesn't.
Did it taste pyroary?
I don't know what that's awful is what that is. Butchered
Pyroary.
that. That's
Pyroary. It's not. Let's not go into that. That was disgusting.
You just triggered so many people. All four of the people who are watching. One of them was
sorry.
me. I'm rewatching it.
I'm sorry. Oh,
editing it. Like, just like
I just triggered you. Yeah.
What have you done?
How many things? How many words? I love saying words wrong. I discovered recently alcohol.
Alcohol.
Apparently, that's a thing people say.
I've been saying that for years.
Yeah.
Man.
So have I, and I don't know where I got it from.
Yeah.
I just started saying it.
It's a very common turn of phrase to make it a little bit kiddier.
Yeah.
A little bit less like it's like, hey guys, I'm Dave. I'm an alcoholic. It adds a little bit of a lighter tone. See, it's just a little bit nicer than being like, I'm an alcoholic.
Yeah.
I'm an alcoholic. It's fine.
Yeah. Have you seen? What was it? In Australia, Australia had a petition to change their name of their currency.
Really?
Yeah. Instead of dollars. This was a while ago. This is a few years back.
Oh, okay.
But they were going to change it to dollary doos.
You're kidding.
Yeah, because like
I love it.
Like it was just an internet thing, and it was never actually going to happen. But like they were like, how could you be serious about it? Like the problem is that you get into debt. You're like, how much in debt are you? $10,000 dues.
$10,000
like, you just can't. There's no way you can take that seriously.
No, you can't.
So it'd just be dangerous. If you're like, how much did that coffee cost you? It's like, oh, $7 dues. Doesn't matter. $7 for a coffee. What?
It's like Jeffrey, did you take the credit card again? Mike, did you take the credit card again? Yeah, Mum, I was just buying some skins on Fortnite. You spent 4,000 dongery dues. Everyone in the house can't take it seriously. Because that'd be the funniest thing to hear. If my parents were like, you spent so many damn dongery dues. Especially if they added the damn. It's like, great alliteration, Mum. Well done.
It's now alliteration.
It's really funny.
You bought didgeridoos with your dollary-doos.
Foul.
How many didgeridoos can you buy with $5,000 dues?
I don't know. How many? Like 12? Good ones.
No, the answer is you dollary don't.
I mean, yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, that's the only answer I can come up with from that.
It's fair enough.
It's like,
Dongery doos.
yeah, I don't think it would be a good idea to change the currency to that.
No.
But like, I would laugh at Australia because I like doing
Yeah.
that.
Well, yes, 100%. I mean, everyone's laughed at Australia during this World Cup.
Yeah, this is true.
Because like the Rugby World Cup, no one has looked at them as a threat, really.
No.
Not in my eyes, at least.
But then
like,
I didn't look at anyone as a threat, and then
and
look
then
what happened.
England happened. See, like my rugby knowledge stacks up to the fact that the All Blacks have been the best in the world. Like not just rugby, that's the thing. The All Blacks are statistically the most successful
team.
rugby, like not rugby team,
any team,
sporting
sports
team in the history of sports.
This is basically for the last like 8 years, we've just won like
Everything.
at least like 15 to 20 games in a row, and then we'll lose one.
Well, I mean, we have it's like an 80% win rate forever.
Yeah, I mean that's just nuts.
That's wild.
Like, that is wild.
That's insane. Like other than like single people, like Michael Phelps.
Yeah.
Like he'll go down as the best
he never
swimmer
loses,
ever. That's fine because he's a freak. He's like a robot. But when it comes to a collective of people and being statistically that good over 100 plus years,
it's a long because that
doesn't compute.
Because the thing about that is that's longer than a lifetime. Like a
100%,
single person can't do that because someone's career only lasts 10 to 15 years
tops,
right?
especially
Tops.
in rugby.
That's like the best.
Yeah,
but like Michael Phelps, like his career might last 10 to, but like the greatest of all time is only going to last that long.
Yeah.
Whereas a team, people swap in and out, and the thing is that we've been that consistent over that many years. And the thing, and even recently we've been like even better. Like Steve Hansen's record is 10 losses, I think, for 106 games.
106. Yeah, it's 10 losses now. Yeah.
Which is
that's insanity.
That is ridiculous.
That's really quite crazy to think about, honestly.
Yeah.
Like that's pretty nuts.
And you're like we've had all the legends over the years, but like even with all of them gone, there's so much fresh talent.
Because people just stick up, like people just like, oh, he's gone, man. I'll be the best in the world now, I guess. Might as well. It's
exactly.
like it's nuts.
Yeah, it makes no sense. Like because
we'll
Dan Carter is like touted as the greatest
rugby player of all time.
Greatest rugby player of all time. Essentially, like there's a few
even with the drug
like,
scandals. Oh, is he? No, he wasn't drugs. He was alcohol.
No, he was alcohol. Yeah, alcohol.
He was driving under the influence of alcohol.
Yeah.
See, that'd be funny. That'd be really funny getting pulled over. It's like, sir, I just want to do a breath test on you. It's like, can you count to 10 for me? It's like 1, 2, 8. Oh, okay.
You're reading too much alcohol.
You're reading positive for high levels of alcohol, sir. It's like, I'm sorry, I don't mean to drink as much alcohol as I thought.
Sinking a few beers with the boys.
Sinking a few.
And then I had too many.
Beers. Yeah.
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 It's absolutely terrible.
Correct. Well, we weren't talking about that.
No, what were we talking about? Greatest rugby player of all time.
Yeah, Dan Carter. Even with a little bit of controversy, he's like doesn't scar him.
Did he score the most points, or was it he's like second or third or something?
He's up there.
He's up there.
I don't like
over like 1,300.
See, I don't. The thing is, like I was saying to Tommy earlier, like I don't know that much about rugby.
Yeah, no, yeah, this is true.
It's just the World Cup and the fixation on the sport itself. Like not even the sport itself, but when it comes to like that.
Yeah,
it's the World Cup. No one doesn't pay attention. Like I feel like you have to pay at least a little bit of attention because people just talk about it.
You have to pay attention.
Because if you walk into somewhere and they're like, "Oh, did you see the game last night?" and you're like, "No, I don't care about rugby in the slightest," you'll get hung. Like you'll be lynched.
Yeah, you will be thrown out, and if you don't leave,
yeah,
you're
a leper essentially. You're a leper. People like you are unclean.
You have to pretend like you.
Unless
you're actually a foreigner.
Yeah,
if you're a tourist,
the case.
then
honestly, okay.
We don't throw tourists out.
No, we don't.
Yeah,
it's fine.
That'd be terrible.
But I think what's great so far is that I haven't come across an English fan, like an English rugby supporter who hasn't been stoked, but also like a good winner.
Yeah.
But I've come across so many South Africans who are like, we didn't beat you, but you got beat.
I know the weird thing about that
is
you
live for it.
Like, yeah. South Africa's about to get pasted by England.
Gosh,
I'm calling it already.
I hope so.
Their performance against Wales was mediocre.
They had a couple really good, brilliant flashes, but overall,
it felt like a completely different game to All Blacks England.
Yeah,
All Blacks England was like the greatest rugby team of all time coming up against some guys who had everything. and they put us on the back foot like right from the start.
Yeah, I think like even
the line
just
speed.
yeah. Well, see, with little rugby knowledge, I at least know that term. Line speed.
Yeah,
it was
line speed.
incredible. They were preemptively
They
defending.
were all over top of us.
Yeah. See, like you'd have the start of the phase, and they'd start offloading it, and they just keep going. And often they went to the wing too much.
Oh, it's so much.
But
in the first half,
but when they
especially.
went inside, they had them there as well because
Yeah.
they preemptively defend, and you'd have the All Blacks here in England here, and they'd rush, and then these players would be gunning it.
Yeah.
And they would intercept at the
Absolutely.
right time, and the player would hit. And you see people like 6'5", like 60 kilogram
Yeah.
Kieran Reid, get like decked,
Just get
like
absolutely
stopped
decked.
completely. He didn't
Stopped
go
in their
through
tracks.
people at all.
Yeah.
It was just hit on the ground.
Yeah. I mean, they know how to do that, but like,
yeah, but still,
we
it's
didn't
not something that
we
we
didn't
used to
slip
see.
any of them. Yeah.
No, and that's probably the weirdest thing is not being used to it, not being
Yeah.
accustomed to just like getting like smashed.
Yeah.
because we got ran over.
We absolutely did.
It was not a good game.
It was not a good game.
Like the only reason that we scored a try was because they overthrew a line out, and it dropped directly to Artie Savia.
Yeah. That was just like that was
5
really weird
meters
because
from the try
their
line.
lineouts were on point, and then that one was just like gone.
Not just theirs. They
Yeah.
were like dominating our lineouts.
Yeah.
They forced like 4 errors on lineouts.
Yeah. They
And only had
they were
one on their
getting
own.
I mean, so many penalties.
Yeah.
They just we were
Yeah.
losing every
Yep.
ruck.
Yeah.
All of them.
Yeah, it was pretty rough, and there have been so many memes about it, all over. Like even
Not fun. Not
even stuff like Reddit. Reddit is reacting to
fun. Reddit is reacting to the rugby.
Reddit
World
is
Cup.
what that's wild to me.
Yeah,
the fact that
that is
Reddit,
kind of yeah.
Reddit of all places, because Reddit is such a cynical, horrible place, but it's so good for that reason.
Yeah, I'll agree with that.
It's like it's as close as we can get to what the internet was before, everything happened.
Yeah, so much stuff has happened to
Yeah.
it. But yeah, no, I love it. I love the because they're really funny. All those dungeon guys,
Yeah.
the terrible people.
Yeah.
But they some of the stuff they say is
Say some kind of funny things.
it's just a little bit funny.
Yeah. I reckon we got to go through a couple subreddits
That would be fun.
for the last 20.
I
the
would
last,
be
15.
so down with that.
Fantastic. I reckon we should do that. We'll probably
That sounds like an
we've got 50
absolute
seconds
jam.
left of this set.
Yeah, this
Essentially.
set. It's 20 minutes.
Yeah.
There we go. There's another 20 minutes.
Yeah. Well,
Well done.
not quite, like nearly 20
Not
minutes,
quite, nearly,
but
yeah.
like close
But
enough.
close enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fun. Yeah, rugby isn't something that I connect with very well.
No, it's not. I mean,
Football.
I used to watch rugby because
Yeah.
my family watched it.
Sure.
And then, like, I got to a point where I was just like, I don't, like, it just keeps going.
Mm.
And there's another Super Rugby tournament and there's another World Cup.
Yeah.
And it just, and we win a lot.
Yeah.
It's like, that's basically rugby.
Indeed.
We win a lot and then occasionally we lose and it's a big deal.
The funny thing is, like, this is the one game that I've watched recently and the All Blacks lost.
Yeah,
That's
exactly. That's on the exact
what a
same.
kick in the teeth.
What
It
a
shows how
kick
much
in
of a
the teeth.
plastic fan I am.
Yeah, exactly.
All
This
good.
is
Okay.
so true.
I think we're gonna cut it there.
We'll be back
We'll be back
in
Now.
2 seconds.
We'll be back in
actually,
now.
It's now.
It's now.
We'll be back.
Cool. I'll do it that way.
We're good at podcasts.
That's
What?
smarter. We are great at podcasts. We are. I feel like we're nailing it so far.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not up to
Yeah.
us.
I mean,
up
it's
to-
literally up to you guys. You probably if anyone's even still watching,
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you've managed to get it this far,
Yeah.
consider me impressed.
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't have listened to me
Yeah.
this long.
I'm impressed with myself if more than like 4 people get this far.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Like if 4 people have nothing to do with their day.
Yeah. If you're willing to listen to 2 people yarn about nothing
Yeah. That's
for like an hour and a
probably-
bit,
yeah,
that's
I'm-
awesome.
Yeah.
I'm
impressed.
super happy. Come back
You're
again
doing well.
because we won't stop.
Yeah. We won't stop. We will not stop.
We will continue. We've committed to this.
I've got something to throw at you.
Okay.
I wrote it down, but
You
I
actually
don't know
gonna throw-
why I wrote it down.
You're not actually gonna
I'm
throw
not
something.
actually going to throw it at you.
Okay, cool.
But basically, Crocs on or off while you're sleeping.
On all the time.
On all the time.
See,
The issue is you need to preserve the Croc.
yeah.
So I reckon, okay, for me,
Mhm.
Crocs on while I'm sleeping because I have 2 pairs. Daytime pair, nighttime pair. Okay, so the daytime pair comes off, the nighttime pair goes on. The daytime pair is left to air out. If you don't air out your Crocs though, like you can wear them 24/7, but if you want to preserve their life,
Yeah, that's fair.
you kind of have to take them off.
Sure, that makes sense.
So if you got 1 pair, you can take them off.
Mm.
But if you've got to,
Might as well just have them on all the time.
might as well have them on
but
all the
like
time.
in rotation.
In rotation.
That's fair enough.
So, yeah.
I can respect that.
Like, for me, there's about 3 levels of Croc users.
Mm-hmm.
The number one is the person who has no interest. That like most, like all the haters, all the Croc haters.
Yeah.
You met a Croc hater?
I've met so many Croc
There's
haters.
a lot of
Tommy.
Croc haters.
There are a lot. They just don't know.
Yeah, and there's others
fine.
that are somewhat into Crocs.
Yeah.
And they'll wear Crocs casually.
Sure.
And they might even be a big fan of them and wear them all day, but they would never ever consider wearing them at night.
Yeah.
A true Croc fan is one who does everything within his power to be wearing Crocs at any point of the day.
So dumb, but yes, 100%.
Yeah.
I hear you.
See, I'm wearing Crocs right now. That's a lie.
It's definitely a lie.
That's a lie.
But you want to be wearing Crocs
I want
right
to be
now.
wearing Crocs. I wish I was wearing Crocs. It's just I face so much Croc hate in my Crocs. And sometimes I just can't handle it. I wanted to be in a good mood for this podcast, and I knew there would be like people swarming around me hating on my Crocs.
Just like it's like pitchforks.
Yeah.
Kind of.
It's like you basically turn into a celebrity, but like you're infamous.
Right.
People gather around you like, what is he wearing?
Fair enough. Like
Get
2016
those off. They try and
Justin
rip them
Bieber.
off. The thing is that we're in town, right? So,
Yeah.
and I have to walk from the car to the building,
Yeah.
right? Which is not far.
No.
But if you wear Crocs in that and anyone spots you,
Gone.
you can say goodbye to your Crocs.
You
So
know,
I'm just
straight away.
preserving-
That's like the armed defenders squad.
Yeah, exactly.
Put the Crocs down.
Get on the ground, and then your Crocs are gone forever.
Yeah, because they will
Locked up,
confiscate.
bullet holes. Dangerous.
100%. It's very dangerous. I
So,
completely agree with you. Like, the
I
funny
have to
thing
have
is,
normal
I
shoes.
unironically, like, and like that was a bit. And it was a good bit. But unironically, like, Post Malone, he's probably up there with one of my favorite rappers.
Socks and Crocs.
No. He released his own Crocs.
Oh yeah,
Like, Croc
yeah,
did like
yeah,
a
no,
collaboration.
no, yeah.
And see, that, I'm like, I looked at it and I was like, oh, man, I don't really want to like these. But I do.
Yeah.
But he's got to be up there with one of my favorite rappers.
Yeah.
Just because,
Oh yeah.
because he broke into the industry when melodic rappers were dropping off.
Oh yeah, 100%.
And, you know, he can actually sing, which is
Yes.
awesome. I think that's really cool.
It is really cool.
Love to see him live.
Oh yeah,
That'd be
100%.
great.
Yeah, no, there was a side question though, like socks and Crocs.
Mm.
Do you put socks and Crocs?
I
Eagle socks and Crocs.
I wouldn't.
You wouldn't?
I don't think I would.
See, for me, it depends on the day.
Sure. If
want it-
it's a hot day,
The issue is, if it's a
Yuck.
hot day, then sometimes like you got a lot of aeration, right?
yeah,
But I've got big feet.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like the Crocs that I find, they sometimes don't have as much like aeration
Yeah,
throughout them.
Yeah.
And so my feet don't like it sometimes. So socks give an extra layer of protection. But
yeah.
I normally would wear sockless on a hot day. On a cold day though,
On a cold day,
the holes sometimes are a bit much.
right?
you
Okay,
just
see,
go
I can understand
socks.
that. I get that.
Socks on, bang.
You
At
go
night time,
can be either way.
can be either way.
Yeah.
Sometimes I go double sock.
Double sock and Croc.
Yeah.
Double sock and Croc. That's wild, Tommy.
It's pretty wild. I'm waiting for the day because, like, okay, I ski. I used to ski really,
I ski.
and now I'm too busy.
I ski.
Yeah, and then I grew up and got a job, and it was
See, like, if
okay.
you ski regularly and don't shut up about it, you definitely know what wine tastes like. Like, you definitely can understand the boys
that's
in Barry.
fair.
I can taste the lychee.
I
You know,
love the
you're
bouquet.
100%. That's another
is
level of
kinda me.
pretentious.
Yeah,
like,
that
if
is-
you know what the Alps look like, don't
Like
come
in
near
person?
me. Yeah, don't come near me.
I
If
don't
you can
think- I
like
don't
name
think
just
I
like,
could.
oh yeah, that one, been there.
Yeah,
Don't-
no, I can't do
don't
that.
name it. It's
I
not
can't
worth
do
it.
that. I can't do that.
That's fine. You just don't need to.
I was a casual skier. I did a lot with my family, so I got okay at it. But I'm just waiting for the Croc ski boot.
That's fair.
I want a Croc that can fit into bindings,
That'd be pretty cool.
because then you can triple sock it.
Because they're quite a secure shoe when you put them in race mode.
Yeah, exactly.
When you put the little strap behind the heel.
Put the strap behind the heel.
See, that's when you like. See, that's for when the pitchforks and like the armed defender squad
Yeah,
come,
this
so
is
you can
true.
make a quick getaway. Because no one's catching up to someone with race Crocs. Are
This is true.
you kidding me?
But the thing is that draws more
Breathe-
attention as well.
It does.
Because if you have them in casual mode, some people who aren't too aware,
Haters as well. Like, if
Haters,
they're not
but-
haters.
yeah, then they'll think they're slippers.
True. See, have you ever,
I've never mistaken a Croc for a slipper.
have you ever disguised a Croc?
I have.
I have actually done that.
I once put bunny ears on a Croc.
Oh, right.
To make it look like the bunny ear slippers.
Okay. See,
Yeah.
I put like massive socks over Crocs one day, just to make it look like I had enormous feet.
Yeah.
Can't remember why.
That's pretty cool.
It was just a thing that I did, just because I'm quirky
yeah.
like that.
Another thing, if you're looking to escape the Croc haters, camouflage Crocs.
That's fair. No
Only
one
thing
will
is
catch
that
you.
people then think you're wearing bare feet. Just
Or
around.
don't have feet at all.
Or don't have feet at all.
I had someone come into work in all camo, and my supervisor came over and I said, "Dude, can you see the floating head?" And he went, "What?
What are you talking about?
What are you talking? Floating? What?" I pointed, and he had the audacity not to understand the joke, and like looked at me
That's
and
ridiculous.
said some very choice words, and I was like, "You are a Grinch." How do you not know?
How
the
do you not
camo
know
joke?
that joke? That's the joke.
Come on,
My dad used to do that, and I used to get annoyed at him because I thought it was a dumb joke. But like, how do you not know that joke?
such a good joke.
He'd be like, "Can you see the floating head over there?" I'm like, "What do you mean?" And then I'll look, and they'll be like, "Oh, yeah, oh, God, not again."
Yeah.
But like, if you look over there and go, "What? What do you mean? What are you talking about?"
Yeah.
Like, that's just nah. I'm not okay with that.
No, like
you can be not okay with a joke, but if you don't understand the joke,
yes, 100%.
not yeah.
If you don't understand, like, I was definitely this person. If you don't understand the joke but like laugh,
I did that.
because I pull up people constantly. Like if I try to put together a joke that has a little bit of depth to it,
Oh yeah.
and then pull someone up about it, and it's the face of them, like, hilarious. Because it's like a little bit sadistic doing that. It's a little bit
Yeah,
horrible.
it is. And because there's no reaction, they're caught out, and they're like,
This was funny.
yeah,
This was really funny. The way you said it was funny.
Yeah. That is the best answer to that.
Yeah.
The way you said it real funny. You said it like
funny.
And I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, did I? Okay.
Good.
Yeah. I do that with my sister all the time. I say fake facts, and she's like, oh, yeah.
Yeah, I knew that.
And I'm like, did you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you know that Jupiter is exiting the gravity of the sun?
Is it?
No.
Huh.
See?
Okay. Oops.
It's that thing. But like another person would have been like, "Oh yeah, I saw that."
Oh, yeah, you saw
BuzzFeed
that.
did an article on it.
Yeah.
Anyone who reads BuzzFeed, it's definitely a BuzzFeed person.
BuzzFeed did an article on it. Okay, I love BuzzFeed quizzes,
That's fair enough. See, that's the only part of BuzzFeed that I'm
but I hate them as well.
generally okay with. I
Because
only hate
they're
them when I don't get
stupid.
what I want.
I'm okay with them if like the only reason I know I'm okay with them is because I think that they know how ridiculous they are.
100%.
Like if they were trying to pass them on as anything other than really stupid, I would be like, okay, get out of here.
Yeah.
But they're like,
yeah.
we realized that we took these too far, and so now we're just going to take them as far as we can possibly take them.
100%.
Because I have made up BuzzFeed quizzes and conversations.
Yeah, and people just accept it.
Well, no. Like as in to give examples, like to
sure.
to
Yeah.
parents who aren't familiar with the internet, and I'll be like, BuzzFeed is the most ridiculous quizzes, like this, and this, and I'll just make up things like based on what they're like, and then I wonder later, I'm like, was that too extreme? And then I go and look at the BuzzFeed quizzes again, and I go, no, you can't even make that up. Like they are beyond what I could make up.
Yeah.
It's like, tell us what kind of animal you are, and we'll tell you what kind of cheese you should put in your sandwich.
That is strange.
It's like, what?
I mean, even you take it a level simpler, and like, because I've done a BuzzFeed quiz on what kind of potato I am.
What kind of potato are
Hell
you?
if I remember, because I was so struck by the fact
A
this is
russet
actually
potato?
probably.
Or was it just like different kinds of cooked potatoes? Like, are you a baked potato, mashed
No,
potato?
it was like
It was like
variety
of potato.
variety of potato.
That is amazing.
That's what's nuts. Who? See, and the funny thing is, I didn't search for that. I found that like on the main page of BuzzFeed quizzes.
That's
Who in their right mind got that on the main? Who got that on the main page?
who put it on the main page?
I don't know. Like, whoever, like, I don't know how BuzzFeed works, but like the main page there was like quizzes and stuff, and I like scrolled through for something to catch my eye.
Yeah.
Something caught my eye.
Potato.
The one with what potato?
What potato are you? I feel like
Potatoes?
the
Doesn't
only
make
thing
sense.
I could say to that is like, I think I'd be a Nadine potato because they're good for roasting.
You would you're good for roasting.
That's the only thing I can come up with.
That's fair enough.
But actually, maybe they're not good for roasting. All I know is that people I know roast with them, but I think on the bag it says they're bad for roasting. But they're really good roasted, so...
It's the weirdest thing I've heard today, and that's like...
You know how they give the, like, they're like, you know, boil, mash, and...
Yeah,
like
that's not the weirdest thing.
Yeah.
Just the fact that you know it.
Yeah.
Just like, that's information that literally won't ever come up ever again, I don't think.
Yeah, I'm a chef, boy. Fight me.
I sell timber.
You sell timber. Do you know what varieties of timber roast the best? What are the best for eating?
What are the best for eating?
Which mash is the best? Which timber mash is the best?
Which timber mash?
Yeah.
Definitely the MLD.
MLD.
Yeah. Because it's not actually timber. It's like synthetic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay, so I suppose because it's going back to its original form.
Yeah.
Which is just mash.
But if you were to really want to get your teeth into something, Quila.
Quila.
It's a hard one.
Oh, I love Quila.
Great stuff.
Big fan of Quila.
And if it's soaked, the colour naturally drains out of the timber.
Oh yeah. Very
which
familiar with that.
Lost
as well.
85% of anyone who's watching still, which is 3 people.
Yeah, potatoes and timber.
Potatoes and timber.
That's where we go.
Fantastic. This is where we're at this point.
This is where we're at, but this is like kind of where we're supposed to go, wasn't it?
Yeah,
like,
pretty much.
This is welcome to the Ruthlessly
Unintelligent podcast.
Yeah, this is
It is ruthlessly unintelligent. Actually, on that note, you probably see this one. If you're watching this, it's obviously on YouTube. But follow the Instagram.
Follow the Instagram.
Follow the Insta. If you want to do that. If you have Instagram, who doesn't?
Does anyone not have Instagram?
Oh, definitely some people.
Like no, but like in the West, like really, like over the age of about 10.
Only if if they don't have it for a reason.
Yeah.
Like if they're like, I'm taking a break.
I don't
and I'm not actually saying that to like hate on people who are taking a break from social media, because I actually do think it is worth taking a break from every now and again.
Yeah, but there's ways of taking a break, and then there's ways of taking a break.
Yeah.
I deleted the Instagram app off my phone. I've had it like on and off throughout the year because I just find it wastes too much of my time.
Yeah, see, I got unironically addicted to TikTok, and that,
yeah.
I told myself that I'd go to bed early
I'm
last
great
night.
at that.
Last night.
I'm so good at that.
I went to bed at like I was in bed like 10:15. That's crazy. That's crazy.
That's nuts.
I get all my work done at night.
Yeah.
I can't go but I was like, man, okay, sweet. I've got a YouTube video to watch. TikTok. And then I was like, I'll just scroll TikTok for 5 minutes. 3 a.m.
Oh my God.
3. Hear me? 3 a.m. And I'm scrolling and I'm like, I'm bored, but my thumb won't stop, you know?
Yes. That's the thing I hate about it.
Because it's just addictive. You just go through the motion.
You're so searching for so desperate for the dopamine.
Yeah,
that it's
100%.
like, literally, I've seen all these videos before. They're not entertaining anymore.
Yep.
And my thumb's still going because, I'll just watch another one. I'll just watch it. I could go for, I'll just watch another one for 2 hours straight.
Yeah, 100%.
Without breaking a sweat.
For sure.
And I don't
that's
know.
Fine. That's what's wild, because what else could you have done for that 2 hours?
I know. Seriously, I could have learned 14 languages by now. Honestly, seriously, if I actually dedicated that time and I haven't been on Instagram and TikTok.
Yeah.
If that was it, and we'll probably add a few other things like Snapchat, Facebook.
Sure.
But mostly it's Instagram.
Oh, it's not really Facebook anymore.
Not anymore.
Yeah.
But back in the day.
Definitely back then. For all of the 45-year-old, mums who are watching this.
Yeah.
Minion memes.
Oh, Minion memes. They're the best.
Sorry, continue. That was definitely a sidetrack, but I just thought of Facebook.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Minion memes on Facebook. I love how it's still dominating Facebook.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or Netflix. I don't watch Netflix.
I don't really watch.
Got into it.
The only time I watch it is with other people.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's YouTube or TikTok.
Yeah. For me, it's too, I lie to myself. So I'll watch. I couldn't be like, oh yeah, I watch this TV series because I'm like, I can't justify that in my head.
No way.
Whereas I'll happily spend 15 plus hours a week on Instagram. And I'll hate it, but it's because you can go on it for 5 minutes and then it turns into 2 hours.
It's the accessibility that's killer.
Yeah, whereas I wouldn't sit down and watch a 40-minute TV show.
No, see, there was a period where I would do that.
Yeah.
But I lost it.
For me, I'm not
that's why stuff like Brooklyn Nine-Nine, The Office.
Yeah.
Even stuff like Adventure Time.
Oh yeah.
Crap like that. It's short doses of interesting things, and that's
Yeah.
all the attention span that this
Yeah.
generation has.
I want
Myself
to
included.
watch Rick and Morty, and I feel like watching
So
that kind of
fun.
stuff would be way better than Instagram because
Yeah.
then it's like I
100%.
will watch 2 episodes of this.
Yeah.
And then, but like I'm actually like I feel like that would be smarter because then I'm allowing myself to do something, but then not letting it get out
Yeah.
to control. Whereas Instagram, I'm like I don't want to use it at all, and
Yeah.
then I use it ridiculously
Yeah.
too much,
That's fair enough.
which is just not good.
Yeah. We're right there. Tom.
Yeah, I feel like this has
we could-
probably gone on long enough.
It probably has, but like at the same time, I'm like, we could just keep riffing. But it probably has. It's gone on a
It's
while.
probably gone off.
It probably
yeah.
has
Yeah.
gone for long enough.
And there's plenty more to come.
Yeah. I just don't know how much time we have for this outro.
Yeah, I think it'll be alright.
We'll probably be fine because I set that for like a minute
Yeah,
before
that's
we're
cool.
supposed to end.
So that's cool.
Turn that off.
We'll be back. Well, I didn't even know when this is going up. So
no,
we'll probably time
ideally,
it well.
we'll ideally post this within a week.
Yeah,
that'd be great.
That'd be good
That'd
because
be awesome.
otherwise everything we just talked about is old
It's
news.
so irrelevant.
Yeah,
So we'll try like ideally it's weekly.
yeah.
We probably should have said that it's weekly.
Oh yeah, weekly podcast,
Yeah, that'd be cool.
not daily.
Not daily. But weekly. I can manage that load.
We could probably do that.
Cool.
But it might end up being, we might skip a few weeks, or
Maybe.
we'll double record.
We'll see. We shall see. But yeah, that's the first episode. Thanks for tuning in. We'll catch you on the next one. This has been the Ruthlessly Unintelligent podcast. Can't even say the words properly.
Okay, yeah, I know. When you first said the thing, I was like, ruthlessly unintelligent. Cool.
Good sign off.
Anyway, that's our sign off. So catch you later.
Cheers, guys. Okay, actually signing off. That's it. With 13 seconds to spare.
Well done.
That was juicy. Man, okay. Episode 1. Woo! Episode 1, boy!